There is no clue. All right. Wonderful. We're actually all back together on this. There's too much ass in there. Hello and welcome to Talking Hogs, the only podcast that pee-pees where poo-poos and the dookie comes out to pee-pee.
Indeed it does.
The rules are simple. Two pigs will battle it out to appease the will of Hogfather. The last things are not what they seem because literally it doesn't seem like that because we are back in person.
It's been a while.
For the first time in a long time. And even fucking better, I have an episode written.
Yes!
I have a fully intact Games, Brains, and Pains episode.
You know, if you brought some meat with King of Games, we'll be here all day.
Oh, dude, yeah. It's just nothing but Tater Chip Championships.
Yeah. 6 unmitigated hours.
Different lengths of socks.
Oh, no. I think Checkers fries are the best. No.
Yeah.
Not again.
We're going to keep playing until you get it right.
Are you, you guys, how was y'all's week?
Oh, man. Wild.
Wet and wild?
Always.
Bullshit. Then slow. Then I sneezed my spleen or something.
Yeah, did you bust one, dude?
It's tight. There was something busted.
It's a hemorrhoid. A little bit of blood come out there. So 2 years ago, oh yeah, are you guys ready?
Yes, Hogfather.
Yes, Hogfather.
May the gods have mother gods and all. So about 2 years ago, I had a bit of a emergency situation in my life. It spun me into probably the worst personal version of myself.
Oh, that's sweet. That is when I got COVID. I appreciate it.
It took us all down a peg, honestly.
I was angry, confused, wet, with hot, steaming piss. A dense fog rose from my piss. That in turn became a dark cloud of vengeance and vitriol. Those feelings spawned forth an episode that was somewhat weak, but now I've had the forethought in the past few hours to return to this episode of my life again as a bit out of the norm. With that being said, welcome to today's episode of Return to Fucking Form, Podcastico de la Classico. 3 well-hung brothers slinging shit. This is Everything You Like Sucks again.
Yes, thank God. Let's run this. I have a redo on this one.
I don't think... Who pissed you off this time?
No one's pissed me off. It's just like it's a familial change of things. But everything's great on my end. It's just things that I'm dealing with outside. But of course, everything's good. It's just... yeah, and blood just shoots out my eyes.
It's like an iguana.
But today we will be taking down various things in the world that people just can't get enough of, and we cut it down to size. This doesn't mean, of course, that we also don't like these very same things as with the first episode of this. It's stuff you shit on today, maybe stuff that you like. Both of you will attack each subject, and points will be given to the winner. That's right, points are back.
Hey,
at least for now.
At least
powerful points
for the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Aaron's gonna say one funny thing and run the whole thing.
I'm gonna go ahead and give myself some startup points.
Warm it up.
Yeah. There's a 10 spot.
Yeah, I showed up 10.
Round 1, food. Oh, yes, food.
Yes.
Roughly 3/4 of this podcast is food.
Oh, man. I can't. It's going to be all weekend food, too.
Screamed for more.
Though there are some foods that people just think are the greatest and literally suck cock. That's right. These foods are gay for pay and they are on the hunt for calm.
Yeah, let's do it.
Round 1. The Olive Garden. Now, this is an easy toss-up. We've said plenty about the garden.
We fucked on it so hard.
But let's go ahead and run it back.
Yeah, let's run it back.
All right, Daniel, begin.
Where do I start? I did a whole episode on how shitty it is. Decor, drinks. The drinks are honestly just the worst. Next to those stale-ass extruded Play-Doh baked breadsticks, the drinks are just like, Olive Garden, trademark. Margarita. Authentico Italiano Sangria. Authentico Italiano Marinara Margarita.
The only worst thing is maybe the Lobsterita.
The music, the servers, the service, the ambience, the locations. They're always in the parking lot of a mall. Ain't no way, dog. I'm going to save some meat on the bone for her and I ain't going to eat it all.
I love, talking about mainly being in a mall, the good folks in Dalton, Georgia, They just recently got one, as we know. They didn't have Mall Space. Mall Space is dead, baby. They've got sweet primo dead O'Charlie's interstate access.
It's like a carcass of a whale.
And they damn near accosted nearby suburbs to get it in.
They'll build a mall around it.
Yeah.
Just hover over the interstate.
Dude, the first floating mall.
Behold, hover mall! So you built this in the city with the citizens of the fattest part of the country. We didn't know!
I-75 just shakes, dude. It's constantly shaking.
Scraping the tops of transfer trucks.
I swear, it's one of those, like, whatever. I'll go every now and then. I'll do the all-you-can-eat horse shit, the soup and salad. But if your joint can't give me a single goddamn item that's the best or better than anywhere else, at least competing, like, name one thing, a single thing in Olive Garden that you like better there than anywhere else.
Salad?
You can't get a better salad?
Yeah, I can get a better salad.
I mean, unlimited is not.
Can I get a better unlimited salad? But it's not Salad Garden. We're here, you're Osberg. Like, it's supposed to be an Italian restaurant. And if I could just summarize everything into one tremendous complaint, just season the food. I know you got it in there. I know you got it back there. You got garlic, you got salt, you got pepper. Just put it in there. Why is it always so damn bland? If I take Olive Garden home and put stuff on it, it's fine. It just needs salt and garlic and ingredients. And like, I talked to someone who worked there and they were like, it's a from scratch kitchen. And I was just like, you are out of your mind. I was like, why would you work so hard at such banal food? My God.
Yeah, it's the grandpa just had the heart attack. We're on a low sodium diet for the rest of our lives of chain restaurant.
You know what's hilarious? You say that, Aaron. When I was driving for work last week, I drove by the Olive Garden in the city I was in, and there was a guy being carted out.
Yeah, that's right.
I beat the unlimited breadsticks. I won.
I've become lasagna.
Hurry to the hospital. He's becoming more sick than man.
I'm going to take an acceptable answer that a better unlimited salad is the popcorn in the large bucket at the AMC theater.
Agreed. Nutritionally, arguably better.
Yeah, probably.
Less trans fat. I put money on it.
It's got soy in it. Soy
That's
butter can't be bad.
It's coconut. Fuck it.
I love it. Where's my phone?
Yeah, Olive Garden's terrible. I mean, they're just better Italian restaurants. Olive Garden, you just need to add ingredients and do better.
Hey.
And then, Aaron, your final thought. Sum it up in one sentence.
In one sentence, why not have it anywhere else?
Aaron gets the point for that one. That was a definitive statement, dude. Blew my mic drop. Up next, we're going to take down the beloved Waffle House. Daniel.
Oh, no. This one hurt.
Daniel.
I mean, I'll go. I mean, it's not without its good points, but we'll just focus on the bad. It's disgusting. They let me work there, which is a big red flag.
Strike one.
Big ass red flag. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen the guts of the beast, and like, while I did learn some interesting cooking techniques from there, like it doesn't pay its workers enough. They overwork them. They put everybody in every position all the time. They'll have one chef serving tables, bussing dishes, and cooking for the whole restaurant on any given Tuesday morning. Like, it's not, and the food's fine, I guess, but like, you wouldn't get that stuff somewhere else. It's like you said with the Waffle House or with the Olive Garden. If you can't give me the best of one thing than anywhere else, why am I here? And yeah, okay, you could argue the hash browns, but are we really going to go? Are we really going to die on that hill? Or are we going to be like their hash browns when they are good? When they are good, they are good. But are they consistent? You all know that they ain't. You know they ain't consistent. You don't know what you're going to get, even if you get them over well or extra crispy or whatever they call it. Scattered well. I work there. Why don't I know this? Thank you, TR.
Shattered, splattered, and scattered.
Like, they're still not great.
I've got to shit on it. I'm sorry, but hey, I don't always need dinner and a show, right? Like sometimes the social battery runs out, and sometimes your battery for battering runs out. I don't always need to know that there are potential life-altering pathogens in the place where I'm eating, that perhaps the poop finger is going to get me, that whatever's in that grouted tile that's been living there for decades might come for me. I mean, at a certain point, you have to. It's you can't have too much of a good thing. Even if you love the flavor, it's gonna kill you in some way if you don't take a break. I just don't always need it.
No, and there's motherfuckers in there eating that shit 7 days a week.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, that low melt, the oil they use for everything, that is some 1950s NASA grade space age technology. That shit has a smoke point of 3,000 degrees. It will not burn. You could fry. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. It's macroplastics. Like I don't know what the fuck's going on with it. It can't be good.
It's hard to find so much harassment under one roof. It's got a lot going on.
I think those are my beats with it. I think the food is fine. I think everything like about the fisticuffs that get thrown down in there is good. I think I liked working there. My complaints are they overwork their staff. They don't pay them enough, and they put too much on too few people all the time.
I refuse to speak real shit. I like Waffle House, but I don't here.
Yeah, fuck them.
Oh yeah, they're very bad employers. I will say though, two things in the onboarding training video. There were two things I thoroughly enjoyed. One, we were actively told that if you get hurt at work, you need to tell them you got hurt at home so you don't get drug tested. And two, in the training video, there's a lady that comes on. She's explaining the plate marking system and why they mark plates and don't put actual physical tickets up. And her title was Waffle House Psychologist.
Oh, God.
And I was like, this is my dream job. It's everything I've always wanted.
You get more accreditation. You'd get more off your chest speaking with your hairdresser. I think.
Notice psychologist, not psychiatrist. I'm not helping anyone.
Yeah.
I just want to understand how to break you down mentally better.
I want to take a stab at the training you mentioned. I'm going to guess there's if you see something, sew something, and they just teach you how to sew.
Yeah, It's funny you mentioned that.
Damn points.
Oh God, it's wild.
Yeah,
I got stories all day.
Sum it up. Final thought. One sentence.
Waffle House, be a better employer. Your employees work too hard. You don't pay them enough.
Trashy but classy.
I'm gonna give this one to Daniel.
You got to try it. That came. That's for later. We have some similar themes. The people asked for food.
Up next, we have the rise of artisanal white trash desserts, i.e. your crumble cookie, your dirty dough, your duck donuts.
Oh, man. I got one. This made me so happy. I think I mentioned it to you. We were at Tony's Italia in the Art District in Chattanooga.
Ooh,
It's good. It's tasty. I like the stuff, good portions. You get like some control. You can take what they got. But I like it's like, and our dessert menu for you, madam and sir. And it's like, oh, look at this. We got some tiramisu. It's very nice. Got a nice cannoli cake, and the cheesecake. What flavor do we have here? That would be Reese's, sir.
where's the band?
Where's the moon inside?
But here, I ask you a retort, like, I'm sure there is an Italian dessert that I could be remiss on, but like, were you expecting like the garlic marinara cheesecake with the balsamic glaze? Like, what was the end game?
We have to do a fresh cheesecake.
It's
Top it with a Reese's Pieces. It's good.
It's an authentic Butterfinger BBs.
Bart Simpson loves it.
Hey, I love that guy.
I love it, the Simpsons. He's crouching on the ground at this point.
He's so far down.
Here's another hit, though. Their daily pasta. How do you feel about... I wanted to try it. I went with something else, but it was the curry Alfredo marinara mixed blush sauce.
All right. I mean, curry and cream work together. With yellow curry, red curry.
I don't know. They didn't specify for my dumb ass.
What
I
was
didn't
it?
get it.
Was it yellow or red?
It's curry. You want it or not?
God damn, it was red. That's all I need to know.
So what do you think about these dessert places?
Oh, you're talking about your... watching We're still Italian. We're an Italian podcast.
I told you it's authenticated.
It is, dude.
So it does crack me up. Especially the people... I like to push it to the furthest depths. The people that truly buy into this shit, that pay thousands of dollars because you put their slice of key lime pie in a smoky bubble. I enjoy getting
Oh my God!
the aromatics. Did you fart?
What an experience!
You're just holding the back of the guy's head like, smell.
No.
Hurry!
That's
There
a good
goes
prank.
$70.
Instead of like creme de menthe in fog form, you just like put it up to your ass and squeeze one out in a little bubble.
And if you want to see us do that, join us on Patreon.
It smells like shit.
You talking like crumble, TCBY, that kind of thing?
TCBY have been around for a while, so crumble, like the fancy, like we're going to charge you $25, not fancy, but fucking, we're going to charge you $25 for 4 cookies. It's going to be like, this one's got half of another cookie.
I mean, it's canonical. They need to finish cooking them damn cookies. And we sent the one in Hogtown to hell as part of a closed-loop energy slavery system.
Naturally, isn't it?
But, like, crumble cookie fine if it's the right cookie. I'm not always in the mood for a massive cookie, and I'm not always in the mood for a half-baked massive cookie. The key lime's fine. Why are we halfway doing stuff? Everybody that works in there is 11 years old. Like, I don't understand it. I don't like it. It reminds me of my failing body and my dwindling youth. I don't care for it.
I don't mind it. I'm okay with the chewy cookie. I've got other preferences if I want it perfect, but I like a chewy cookie.
Have you heard of Dirty Dough in Chattanooga?
Yeah, I was about to ask, like, you want to really get pissed off? They just serving you counter safe cookie dough now.
Why do I like that better?
Well, the way if you follow the directions of the cookie, it's an experience because it's like a
If
like
you
a
follow the cookie, like
There's a clue in this cookie.
If you bake it the way they tell you
No,
to,
I'm not doing
it
the
turns
work.
into like a lava cake situation
No.
with cookie dough, and
No.
but that's just too much. Fuck you,
I don't work here.
dude.
it's more like a fondant.
I'm eating this raw and you know it. I'm eating it in the car on the
Yeah.
drive home.
You told me it was safe.
Put it in an ice cream cone.
You got on to me for eating the tube of cookie from the refrigerated section in the grocery store.
Now here we are.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Stop lying to me.
It's all lies.
It's all lies.
I like James. He's like, yo, have Daniel explain different curry types.
Okay. How much time you got, James? You want a whole nother episode?
Dude, how should we?
It's not good content, but I will after hours Patreon if you want an in-depth breakdown of curry
I
types.
was going to explain it, like, yellow cake curry, the kind they used to make the fat boys. Those are the irradiated.
Oh, yellow cake curry. Oh, that's fun. Red Dawn curry. It's just Patrick Swayze flavor.
The most communist curry.
Yes.
Ironically, the red state hates red curry.
Green Party curry would be good. It just smokes a lot of weed. It's real fun.
I don't know where we ever got.
It's fine. Just keep it on the table. We'll get something.
Artisanal desserts.
Up next, fucking neither of y'all got point.
That's fine. I don't deserve one. I didn't do any work.
Couldn't stay focused.
No.
All right, the
It's your
next
fault.
one, and we'll shorten this up to here. This is we're already rolling. We're boba tea.
I love a chunky tea. That's the way it was meant to come. I wanted to.
I wish we could clip that.
We're
just
supposed to
for
hate
that forever. I love chunky tea. That's
I
the
want-
way I want it to come.
I
That's the way
want
I
to chew
be.
my partially caffeinated beverage, but I do like it. It is fun. It's like its own little dessert. I like a creamy tea, a Thai tea, something like that. If you throw those robust tapioca balls in there with it, and I do like to go kind of. The popping bubbles and the jellies are okay, but I kind of like the traditional tapioca in like a coffee-ish tea drink.
I
Something a
love
little
these,
darker.
but we're supposed to hate these things.
Yeah, you're
so.
supposed to hate.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hate how I
Fuck
have to
them.
go and
They
get.
suck.
That was all ironic. Who the fuck would like a chunky tea? I don't need a tea chutney. I didn't ask you for a meal. I wanted a drink.
I don't have to chew my beverage.
Yeah, cool. This is the same shit that old Yoda uses in the fucking woods, right? This is the same drink he fucking sips on. He's like, oh, yes, it's chunky. That's me being
Good
Yoda.
job, Casey.
Me so horny.
We're gonna get sued. The
Yoda so horny.
Anyway, I hate how the boba tea places aren't in my house. I hate I have to drive to go get them. I hate how I can't figure out how to recreate it at home myself like I want to. And I'm more of a jelly bus capsule kind of guy. But there's too many options. I'm constantly fucking up my balance. Sometimes I get the wrong jujubes with the wrong tea.
Yeah, I got enough decisions to make. Don't trust me.
You tell me what jujubes I want.
Where are the specials? And you're right. They're never. Where the fuck is a conveniently located boba joint? They're always crammed in the ass corner of a fucking plaza or a mile off the interstate in a Walmart goddamn parking lot. Why are they not convenient?
Side of a gas station off the freeway.
Yeah.
Like, they aren't convenient, worth the fuck. And I need some sort of boba sommelier to kind of like guide me through the process.
You just
tell me
spitting
what
little
pairs.
jewels in your mouth.
Yeah, like just spitting it out from these like tarring whatever those spittoons are. Just,
Yeah, dude, I like that a lot.
I don't trust the balls. I didn't see you make them. I don't know what's
and once you've committed, you've got like, okay, you commit to a flavor of jelly ball, and then you bust it, and you don't like it, and now I'm committed to the rest of the drink of this. Committed.
There's just something sexual about them.
Oh yeah, it's a very erotic beverage. I do enjoy that.
Like I said, drink it through my ass.
Bet you could.
You do get a mouthful of balls, I guess.
Oh my god. You know, maybe boba tea's okay.
On my bus ring temp.
Points both of them.
Points Malone.
Well, next, a game in memoriam food edition. I will give you hints, and you tell me the discontinued food item.
Yeah, I like
That's always a
that.
good one. Ring in with a whatever. This sour twist on a classic mint exploded on the scene from 04 to 10 when it was stopped. 10 is when it stopped. That is.
A classic twist on
A sour twist on a classic mint.
A sour twist on a classic mint.
Aaron, the people need to hear. I'm key lime pie Oreo.
Ooh. 04 to 010.
No, dumb answer, wrong, dumb, and dumb.
Sour punch straw York peppermint patty.
Also, did that actually exist?
Who knows? Probably.
Wrong again.
Is it the Sour Patch Kids Chips Ahoy? That was garbage.
Listen to me, you dumb son of a bitch. This sour twist on a classic mint from 2004 to 2010.
Oh, like a cert sour?
Now you're on the hunt.
Oh,
Now you're on the hunt.
hey,
They have
Sour Savers.
Sour latte?
TR always does. Games like this and like this, TR.
Let him ring in. We don't know.
TR.
Sour Altoids.
Sour Altoids.
Oh, yeah.
TR gets the point.
Hey, points to TR.
Much smarter than both of you.
Good. Somebody is.
Up next. Oh, y'all gonna fuck this one up.
Don't tell me what to do.
This chocolate brand took the shape of a Pringles chip in 2006.
Oh, I know this one.
Busta Lusta Ding Dong. That's a Reese's cup chip.
No, but I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there are several of these. I really liked the more artisan ones that had like flakes of coconut in them.
Right.
But for what you're talking about, let's go with Nestle Curves.
Wow, you're very close.
Yeah.
You're in the ballpark. TR, do you know?
Hershey Swoops.
Hershey Swoops.
What the fuck? I made that up.
That was it.
Collective unconscious. Woo!
Daniel with the clutch point to God.
Dear Lord.
Glob of resin just dislodged from my brain. Hershey Swoops? Yeah!
that same brain cell just like falls out of your nose like, okay, bye.
I could die now.
From the trusted Mars Company, this classic granola bar was combined with M&Ms and was a staple of Baby Casey's snacks when he went fishing with his stepfather.
Oh. Come if you want to.
Yep.
Chewy bars?
Not chewy, but you're on the
Chewy
track
bars.
Chewy
Then
bar?
I'll go with was that the chair or you?
there. It was the chair.
Popular granola brand.
Malleable
Mixed with
M&M
candy.
Snackums. Snack sticks.
Like a Cliff candy bar?
No. TR, do you remember the brand?
I don't remember them, but I can't remember what they were called.
Switch it up. Funniest answer wins. Be funny, clowns. Dance for daddy.
I just want to imagine them as like snack sticks that's sold at the counter in an open jar, like you'd pick a dog stick out for you on the way, and mom's just like, here you go, and shoves it in your mouth so you'll shut up.
This is an early childhood Casey Delicious treat, so we're talking 90s-ish.
Yeah, let's say 98.
This is Quaker Oats Brand X2 Extreme Candylicious Energy Crunch.
Totally healthy. For kids.
Comes with a tech deck.
I mean,
That's technical hard.
chip the tube.
I do like that going to Eminem's Y2K.
Yeah, watch UK. Give me
There we
5.
go.
Give Aaron points. I give him points now.
Points to you both. The answer was the kudos bar.
I barely remember.
In researching for this game, I came across a Reddit comment that said, "The old Union-made Twinkies are light years ahead of the shit they're making now." I just needed this shit. I thought that was a cool.
Is that like a Twinkie message board? Someone got fired from the Twinkie Union. It's like, I used to be burned.
When we had the Union.
When the Mafia was in charge of Twinkies, we had it all.
Round 2, entertainment. Truly, 95% of everything you consume is dog shit, and you should feel very bad for liking it, and also dumb as well as a shame.
Yeah.
All of these things. We'll start with, I did put down like Taylor Swift. But I think that's kind of corn. I think that's kind of a.
I think you better watch that blasphemy right now. I think you'll probably step back from that one.
I know.
It's too easy.
I know. It's
Everyone loves it.
I refuse to.
It's impossible not.
I hate how she's not more available, and we can't just go hang out with her and smoke blunts sometimes. That'd be fun, but she's a popular person, and her time is precious.
What if you smoked a blunt with Taylor Swift and she's like, "Yeah, I do this shit all the time," and she puts it down backwards and she ashes in her own mouth.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. I don't feel much anymore.
And as she's choking on the blunt ash, like her heel breaks
and spins around her ankles. Spins around her piano and sings the most beautiful song about it ever. Oh my god!
She's bleeding out from the compound fracture of her ankle. She's like, "Bring me a guitar."
It's come to me. The inspiration.
Me and you, baby.
Oh, it's real pain. That's why it sounds like this. I get it now.
I have to create. The demon needs it.
I tell you, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave the rest of this
Baby,
podcast.
just say yeah.
Love you.
Well, there we go.
That'll work.
Up next, the NFL.
That was all of entertainment?
No.
NFL qualifies
the
as
NFL's
entertainment.
entertainment.
Yeah. It is.
I hate how
Or
it's
is
not
it?
more violent. I hate how it needs to. Vince McMahon ain't doing nothing. I hate that he don't work there. It feel like he worked there, but he could work harder.
He was probably pulling some strings. I assume,
Well, he had the XFL.
Yeah, and you know there were
Why didn't that work out?
We're bringing back Smash Mouth football.
She's got his course. Dance puppet.
He's standing behind the podium with no pants and just shitting.
Twirling his little villain mustache. NFL needs to be more violent. It needs to be more insane. And get them boys some goddamn helmets.
Yeah.
Goodness, big puffy ones explode with airbags.
Like the ones in the Super Mario World and the Super Nintendo. Those guys were the upchucks or whatever. Those guys were always ready to go.
Yeah, and a Tanuki suit while you're over there.
And they're always like ready to play soccer or football. All those guys have different balls to play with.
Yeah.
What's their deal? One of these bad guys in Mario that was like, "Hey, I thought we were here to play a pickup game. I had brought the pigskin."
Yeah, aren't they at war? Aren't they like soldiers for the military and they just showed up for a pickup game of soccer?
Yeah.
Badger's hiring process is all kinds of fucked up.
It has to be like, so what we do, like, you'll show up every Tuesday for practice on our battleship.
You will be a part of our elite soccer legion. Mario hates that. He's Italian. Are you sure? I feel like he probably likes it. No, we looked it up.
He hates sports.
Oh no, now he's good at sports.
Mario prefers esports.
He does. He sure does. And the Olympics.
He plays Overwatch with his friends. He says slurs.
He does. Mario would. He's Italian.
I was wondering, yes, okay, that gave me a question. Like, so Mario Olympic game was Sonic. Mario's Italian. What country does Sonic represent?
Philippines.
Okay.
Yeah.
It works.
Don't ask why.
Yeah.
Up next.
Uganda, Sonic, Knuckles obviously Uganda.
I mean, yeah. That checks out. Totally checks out. Up next, we're going to shit on Kevin Hart.
Oh, that's
Recently,
fun.
Cat Williams accused Kevin Hart of, I guess, I don't know, being like the devil's Succubus or whatever.
He could be. He did win the Mark Twain Humor Award
for
humor.
his
He did?
He did.
He did.
Goddamn.
So he's in the ranks with such legends as Adam Sandler,
I watched him make fun of that football man. And
David Chappelle.
he made that football man real upset, and it was funny. He really hurt that guy feeling.
Yeah. Well, I didn't realize that this was going to hurt my family. Okay.
We're getting a tug job.
Yeah.
But no, Kevin Hart, I hate him. I hate him so much. He's what did Nikki Glazer call him in that? It was like The Rock's fleshlight or something like that. It was cute.
Yeah, that was cute.
I mean, whatever. Your mom needs something that she thinks is edgy to
My mom
laugh
can't
at.
watch Kevin Hart. That's how you go to hell.
Is that too edgy?
Oh, far too edgy. She needs
That's,
a nice, calm Bob Hope. Perhaps.
oh, Lord.
Maybe a
We're going
Gabriel
back to-
Iglesias of sorts.
Dick Van Dyke.
Whoa, easy. Communist in her house.
He moves a lot.
I like the way he wiggles his arms.
Oh, honey, the Frank Sinatra show's back. Hey, everybody, it's time for the most safe show you could ever watch.
Up next, how to beat your wife.
Yeah. How to pour whiskey over.
By Winston's.
Brought to you by Winston's.
Now, that was a roast. baby.
God.
Oh,
This
yeah.
old Dean Martin celebrity
Woo,
roast. It's just a
man.
fog in the air. Everyone's drunk off their ass.
Whoever filmed those, you know how to burn those tapes. They're like, nope, these can't see the light of day ever again.
I wish I could find mine. Now, next up to the podium, Senator Ronald Reagan, former
Wow.
actor.
Just got done having Nancy suck my dick.
She's praying back there.
Yeah. Yeah, Nancy's back there. She's doing what she does best, making the fellas come.
That's one way to work the California caucus. Who wrote Reagan's joke?
I'm going to joke for everybody, me and Ronald Reagan. What if we did something funny like, I don't know, fill the streets with cocaine in the 80s?
Later, let's do that. Write it down.
I will forget everything.
Now, in the back, my lovely wife will be servicing from 10 to 2.
They say she's the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tina Turner.
What were we talking about?
Oh, man, but this is where I wanted it to go anyway. Up next, music festivals. Shitting on them now.
They're all bad. No one. I'm gonna try to do it not just sound like Papa.
Here comes Papa coming down the track.
I'm going to pay you to stand in the hot, hot sun for less audio quality and teens, roving gangs of teen youths.
They called me some sort of skibbity toilet. Now I don't know what to do.
I hate seeing their joy and pain.
You know, if we all just kind of not pushed each other, we could all kind of get
If
closer.
everyone sat down, we could all enjoy the show. I don't know if I can do it without sounding like Papa. They're too expensive. How about that?
God, my feet are hot in these tennis shoes.
I mean, they're not bands I want to see, but I'm all. You know?
You got to find the fest for you.
Slipknot, dude. Okay, we got Slipknot. Bustalica. Here's my inside my hole.
You know, I think we can sing the version of that song we want.
Oh, no.
Not right
we
now.
can't. Ooh, here comes my peanut.
No, I mean, they are too expensive and they're too far away, and that still sounds kind of like Papa, but I'm not going to complain about the bands I like not being there because it ain't for me. It's for the youth. It was for us once upon a time.
What about an all downtown Dalton Burr Park
Ew, gross. No, it's even
weekend
worse.
long music festival? Like you just have to stay in downtown Dalton and Burr Park for 3 days in a row.
That's even worse.
It's just Dalton Palooza.
Who we got? The headliners are the New Beach Boys, Huey Lewis and the News.
It's Huey Lewis and the
Two bands Casey's
the
in.
dudes.
Yeah.
He can't be the News anymore because of
Legally, he's just Huey Lewis. The News has been sued.
Actually, his name was Buford Lewis and the dudes.
Huey Lewis and the dudes.
Once again, the remnants of Confederate Railroad.
Yeah.
My God, they keep coming back.
We can't legally call ourselves Confederate Railroad anymore. We're the B&O.
Headliners, Fort Mountain Boys, they got them back together.
Let's see.
Dalton Dover.
Let's see. Chumbawamba.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
They got them.
Right.
They got them. They were cheaper than the local talent.
The Flaming Lips is playing at the tennis courts at Dalton State College.
It's the only place they could install a giant inflatable vagina.
Is this the biggest vagina you could find? I suppose it'll do.
Pantera is playing it out.
It's funny, Pantera is playing at Applebee's, but they weren't even on the banner. They just took over the Applebee's. They just came in and started kicking people out.
Oh man, this is just
no one
as fun
noticed.
as anything else.
What if we get? I bet we could get Clownvis. Have you seen Clownvis?
No.
It's exactly what it sounds like, and I want to see him.
Hey, Mama, don't step on my oversized blue suede shoe.
I'm trying to marry the rose girl, baby. Muscle clown.
It's that easy.
I'm just waiting for her to turn of age. Hong Kong.
Honka, burning love. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. I'm going home.
Hong Kong. God, sounds like a fucking.
Viva Clown Baby.
Yeah, I just.
Aaron,
yeah.
You've damaged my mental state with Clownvis.
It's a melter, man. It's a hard reset.
Playing at the Star Bar this weekend in Atlanta, opener Puddle's Pity Party.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he's big time. I was going to see if I could book him for Randy's birthday. But...
This is real, yeah.
We can Clownvis.
Yeah, I mean...
We'll
God
hit
damn, that
Clownvis.
clown can dance.
My God, that clown has a dick on him.
It's got a dick like a mule.
He's gyrating his hips.
My
He's got a hood
God,
in his head.
he's smoking a fucking fat cigar. Fuck.
Smoking on one inhale.
It's like Yosemite Sam.
I don't want to fuck his clown.
Heavy breathing.
Anyway, up next.
Video games. Shit on them.
They've been rotting the mind.
No,
children
dare.
for generations stuck to the idiot box.
Yeah, dude.
You don't build motor skills with your fingers on a controller.
You build throater skills, dude, because you're going to be sucking life's dick. Because all you do is grind on your World of
I
Warcraft.
just keep rolling and I can't get away from it.
I'm about to start hallucinating.
I know, it's okay. I'm already there. Come join me.
Yeah.
You know, how dare video games
Yeah.
fill such a beautiful space in my life, and then somewhere along the line, without warning, without provocation, just change to where it's you sit down and play them, and anytime the screen loads, you have to stare at your own dim black reflection. You're like, God, I'm wasting my life. Oh wait, it loaded.
Yeah, immediately like, oh, my brain shut right back up.
I could lock my brain off for days. And now I feel like if I play for a couple hours in a row, it's just like, there's so much other shit I gotta do.
And that's how long you got to play. You have to 60 to 120 hours of AAA gamedom, $70 a pop.
For 7, you got, no shit. I need 300 hours of this. Like, it breaks my heart that they would do me like that. Just build me up just to let me down. It's a shame.
You're living in a fantasy.
I am.
You can't deal with reality.
That's why we got to start sexlords.com.
Sexlords.
That's exactly right. James knows it. They instead rotting their minds instead of working in the mines.
I mean, they do yearn for the minds of video games have proved it.
Yeah.
Well, it's Minecraft.
Rain is excellent at Minecraft. I can't imagine her in actual mine just holding a pickaxe like, and do what? What now?
Oh, dude, but what if it was the exact opposite? She was just nailing blocks of coal out at a time.
I shit thee not. That'd be cool as fuck. I shit thee not that we were out walking in the woods one day. And she's like, why is that tree white? And I was like, that's a birch tree. She's like, from Minecraft? I'm like, from real life, god damn it.
Yeah.
But yes, also from Minecraft. It is the birch tree, correct.
That's what I'm talking about, see?
No, they're fine. It helps them learn stuff. It's fun.
Points.
Yay.
We hate video games.
All right, now, game Bad Hits, the worst movies of the 2000s edition.
So, okay, I always let myself get oddly confused by bad hints at first. You're giving us bad hints.
And we have to figure out.
For actual terrible movies in the 2010s?
2000 to 2015, probably.
Okay. Got a less than 2 decade span. Got it.
I feel like I'm always...
It's just that general...
This is like that left brain shit I ain't got. And I'm like...
All right, up next. Up first, next. Next first. Gay Austrian goes to America.
Terminator.
Oh. You know, good but wrong.
Okay.
We are all dumber. Congratulations.
Yes.
Comes to it. No clue. I mean,
Single name.
Rocky.
Bruno.
Daniel with the points.
Hey, nice. Good job.
I did it.
Not really a good movie. Borat was, of course, better.
Yeah, I didn't see Bruno.
American Idol alums spend spring break.
Justin Kelly.
God damn it, man! Fuck.
There he is. Aaron with the
What's my
points.
mag?
Was that the early aughts?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, early aughts.
Goddamn.
I think it was 2001.
Before Kelly Clarkson became some
So
sort of
yes,
elder
2001 is also 1999. A badass. Go ahead, you talk.
No,
That's your episode. You do it.
I was just gonna say I was happy seeing Justin get work. I like him as sweet.
That's all he got.
Pepper commercial.
Yeah, good for him. He's a good guy, especially everything that happened.
We have common hair.
The triple murder,
Yeah.
double homicide, suicide, cop by cop.
Bye.
Tricked a cop into killing 2 more cops. Triple copicide.
The hat trick. Up next, a badass premise of an unseen force causing everyone to commit suicide, only to realize Daniel points.
Didn't know that.
It all comes down to this.
Does it? I don't remember. I forgot.
Bruno, Justin Kelly, The Happening. Yes, it all comes down to this.
I'm in the lead, and Aaron's mystery points will activate soon.
Yeah.
By you winning, you've activated 100 bonus points.
Mystery
Making
points.
me the winner.
Activate.
You didn't count on my hidden card. Mystery points.
That's one of my favorite monsters.
The fifth piece of Exodia.
American icon David Arquette exterminates arachnids.
Arachnophobia.
Damn, no, 8-legged fruit.
Oh, yeah, shit, done.
Winner of the game.
Good job.
God of the game.
I love it like a freak. Saw that shit in theaters.
I spouted out before my brain thought about it. Doesn't it? Arachnophobia had... Is that John Goodman? Yeah.
John Goodman. May he rest in hell.
Yeah, I don't know if Rambo says that like a freak. Good movie.
Final round.
Life. Final round of life. Good.
Yes.
End it.
Graduation. It sucks. Why?
They're all terrible because you know you're celebrating meaningless horse shit. It never meant anything. It won't amount to anything. It was all for naught. It's just there to placate you into early government obedience. It's nonsense. It's
They're memory machines. Just things for you to remember when you're an old man.
time better spent playing video games.
Getting blown in the gymnasium.
Graduations are sad because then you realize that school was the easy part and you're fucked now. And then too, like, I'll tell you things that suck about graduations. Listening to fucking teachers talk about themselves for 45 minutes. It's like, hey, so this is some of our lunch breaks. Let's go.
Get to stepping, bitch.
Oh my god. And then every one of them had to quote some terrible novel. To quote Albus Dumbledore. And
Oh yeah.
it's like, oh, kill me.
Webster's dictionary defines graduation as
To read a poem my father wrote. God, kill me.
Just like a time to listen to Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so wax poetic about the kids they knobbed behind the gymnasium.
these are 11-year-olds graduating and going into 6th grade.
I would like to retract my statement about the knobbing behind the gymnasium.
Retract my statement. All of them. In perpetuity throughout time.
Let me backstep out of this.
Whoa! Where's my shovel?
Yeah. Feedback.
The most out of control podcast.
Totally unsafe, unrated, and uncensored. We can say anything. Oh yeah.
Sexlords.com is an 18+ website.
Must be 40 to enter sex lords.
Please click
Ask
yes.
your parents for permission.
Please ask yes for questions.
And if they say yes, arrest them. Because that is a bad thing.
Also, yes means 911.
Yes, call 911.
It's a cryptogram. The letters mean
congratulations, man.
Man, it looks sad when I see a video of somebody and their kids, and I'm proud of whatever, I'm happy for your kids, but like just imagining myself sitting in that shitty, rundown, government, poorly funded gymnasium in a fold-out chair makes me unhappy. It makes me sad.
It's Raina's 5th grade one was precious. I enjoyed it. I'm glad I was there for that.
These are two real dads.
But these are like big milestones are fine.
Right.
High school graduate, like each level.
Transitional
ones are fine. You know, if I'm going to put up a one, like at least to see a big step forward, like that's fine. That's all good. But yeah, it's a grading experience. It's absolute torture as hell.
We're going to read all 253 students' names slowly and deliberately for the next 2 hours.
And it's like, I enjoy the 4 seconds they spend on my child.
I am currently webcamming.
But the rest of it is hell.
I'm live camming myself during this graduation. If you send tips, things will happen.
Thanks for the galaxy.
Cindy.
He was a real firecracker, and he really applied himself as best he could. We will miss Timmy.
Up next, Jimmy. Yeah, it is a lot of that. But it's fun. It's all good.
Please rise for the
Oh yeah, Pledge of Allegiance. This is like
also continue.
Oh, you two heathens not doing it. She's Jehovah's Witness, and I just hate y'all.
You might still get the prayer around here, too. Please rise for the pledge and prayer.
Oh, we didn't get a prayer thing. The good Lord above. We didn't have to pray.
This is a third-party member not affiliated with the school and is allowed to pray.
All right.
Please bow your heads with me.
Our graduation was actually in the community church. Silas's graduation was in the community church right out of school. It's like, and it wasn't like it was even great seating. It was just like, church chairs, not even pews.
You didn't get a pew?
Yeah,
they have the hymnals and the Bibles.
It's like, why didn't we just do this in the gym?
I'd rather have it at the Shriners Club. God damn.
Let's have it at the Oyster Pub. Am I right?
Brother.
See, I'm
Mom and Dad get a little.
The OP? Shit, Timmy.
This is Timmy Swanson, and I've also got an order onion ring.
Onion ring, Dad.
Perfect.
I do have there have been more in our surrounding circles now. I've got the high school graduates' gifts down to a T. I feel like I'm very formulated about it. If you're someone that I give a shit about, if you're connected to someone I give a shit about, I want to treat you well. Which for me is $100 cash for you to get to do what you want with, and a really nice gift that's going to be about the same. So you're getting around $200-ish from me. If I give a shit about you. Now, if you're one of those fucking bullshitters,
you fly by night pussies.
Yeah. Oh, you're a cousin of mine. I've never met you. $50. That's it. That's all.
Wow. Looks like I'm going back to high school. Only 4 more years of that, and I'll get that cool $200 from Aaron.
Hey, Aaron! Somebody graduated.
700 sweet. Hell.
Back to school.
Oh yeah, they did that already.
Oh yeah. All right. Up next, the end game.
Yay!
All right. Does anyone have a coin?
No.
5.
No.
Maybe.
No.
2.
Is there a coin in here?
Is there a coin?
You can flip this green tea mint.
Oh,
there's a dime. You want to flip the tiniest of coins?
Yes, for the tiniest.
The smallest coin.
Or a penny. Nah, we're not working with pennies. We're not broke fucking bitches. You use a dime.
All right. You two use the dime.
Oh no.
All right. Let's see, Daniel. You, I think, won the last game.
Let's say yes.
Maybe.
Nonsense.
Flip the coin.
Points.
This is Master Debater. Flip the coin.
All right, that's heads.
I should have said, pick what you want. Now,
Tails never fails.
I wanted heads.
I got it.
What a flip.
The state. Now, this is a debate. The state of the Marvel franchise. Are you going to be on the 4 or the opposite?
That works out pretty well. Yeah.
That's
obviously
okay. And all opposite
is bloated. It's done. It's
Sure.
overdone. You leave the meat on the grill too long, it's dry as hell. It's done, turkey.
I would disagree. I believe that even the pacing that they've went at, now granted, session 4, whatever it is, analog 4, hasn't been stellar. There was no connective tissue. Most of it was written by ChatGPT and performed also by, I believe, ChatGPT. That being said, there were things that I really enjoyed and loved, and I feel like we are just starting to scratch the surface of what the Marvel storylines can really bring us.
Oof.
I feel like we haven't even really touched what we need to touch. There's huge chunks of Marvel history that needs to be brought in, and characters that we need to see and things. We haven't even got the goddamn X-Men here. Are you calling this bloated corpse dead before we've even gotten one of the, 4 horsemen of the Marvel apocalypse?
Absolutely. Unfortunately, yes. You're going to have isolated glimpses, little glimmers of pleasure, and that's it. Because all of the good writers they had, like a lot of traditional beginnings, are now gone. They see the blow, they saw the writing on the wall, and they've left. Now you're left with the interns coming out of the strike. You're left with the dregs, the people who are, I think, literally having to do homework and read the comics in order to be able to run them. Not people who are truly fans who've loved and grown up with this. It's got no heart. They've, even by their own accreditation, not having showrunners, not having continuity, they grew too big with too many mediums, are dialing it back and saying that we are trying to give you TV shows as one-shots now. Don't worry about continuity with all this anymore.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of that. I honestly like it the way it was. There's just too damn many of them.
Over-bloated nonsense.
Okay, mistakes have been made. Name me a franchise that hadn't. I don't need to bring up Star Wars Teddy Bear Adventure 3. Don't make me.
Oh, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You leave it too long, it's done. Let it go. Give it a break.
No, because I'm not disagreeing with them toning it down and pulling back and tightening up the screws. But I'm going to tell you right now, X-Men 97 did absolutely everything fucking right, 100% of the way.
It was great.
It can be done.
Yeah.
You just have to do what you know good and God. Here's the thing: if Marvel takes and makes a shift and stops giving a fuck about the general box office, which they've kind of already largely lost. Just make them for the people that are fans. Make them like you're making them for somebody who's a fan of comic books and knows some of the stories and knows what's going on. Don't explain to me who Thor is every time he fucking shows up. I don't need that. Make things for the comic book fans, not for the general audience, and it will be fine. They made 97 for me and you.
Yeah.
Not for anybody the fuck else, not for caring about anybody else, and it was an absolute masterpiece.
I like how you're just kind of casually walking over to my line as we're talking about. Here's what they need to do.
Of course.
Here's the one they did well.
Yeah, but I'm defending that the franchise needs to go on because I think there is new life and new growth to be done, and there are new, bigger stories to tell.
We already see the Hollywood and film media comes and goes in waves. That's the reason we talked before. We don't have westerns clogging up the arteries in the movies anymore. If you see one, it's a random occurrence. We don't see the same types of spy flicks we used to. Comic books have had its heyday well over a decade. We see video gamedom, I think, is the next wave. Just kind of get on board with it. Give it a break. Just make it more sparing.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, I agree with Aaron. I wasn't supposed to, but I do. I mean, Fallout TV show is the best thing I've ever seen on television.
It's good.
It's fantastic.
And I hear people like Last of Us.
I hear it's good.
I've also heard that one.
I can't be bothered.
All right. Now, Aaron, you win that one, so now you get to decide whether you're for or against this next topic. Is rock and roll dead?
Ooh, that didn't end how I thought it was going to.
Man,
for or against?
I want to make Dan do against.
Okay.
Whatever.
That's fine. I'll do it. Yeah, it's fucking dead. It's like swing music being fucking dead. It's like disco being dead. Rock had its run, and it has run a really long time. But just like you said about Marvel, it's not it's not how it is anymore. At least it's on pause for a little while. We're not going to see the guitar-based butt rock and roll that we have for the last 20, 30 years. So, I mean, for now, it's dead, objectively.
I think we're going to continue to get the more and more homogenized product that we get. We've all seen the studies, how music is saming itself to death more and more as we go. But the heart of rock and roll will never die. Ska's still alive.
One could say that the heart of rock and roll is still beating in some way.
Exactly.
Oh, yes, Buford Lewis.
Just pooped out a little sandwich.
Yeah, I pooped out a little sandwich.
You can't stop what can't be contained. You can't force people into the same mold. Even if you refuse to shine a light on it, it still exists.
Well, where are we seeing it anymore? Where's it coming from? Who's making it?
It's your local dives and your forever olds. I mean, you can't stop.
Yeah.
Foo Fighters is still out there dragging stadiums around.
Sure. But, like...
There goes my hero. The only band I've seen accidentally more than any other band live at all.
Exactly. I think I've paid to see Foo Fighters once, and I've seen them 6 times.
Yeah.
It just keeps showing up.
That's exactly it. They're like fucking rabbits, man. Rock and roll can't die.
You're in fucking Cold Stone. You walk in there like, welcome to Cold Stone.
I think the real argument is that I don't think there'll ever be another rock band to be like permeate the culture kind of thing.
Yeah, we want to be new.
Yeah, I really think the last one, you could argue like Kings of Leon when they did like Sex on Fire and stuff and they got huge. But I think really the last like huge rock band to permeate would be like the Strokes.
Are you forgetting the Furious Hives and their ever-loving, rock and roll machinery?
The Hives are
That's true, but I think in terms of like when you look back in the histories, I'm not saying that it's fair, but people will say the Strokes. They will rank them in a higher echelon.
Well, those people are incorrect.
And that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
The
Hives have been consistently the same band forever. But I think just history-wise and like how big the Strokes were with Is This It? It's bigger than anything commercially the Hives have ever done.
Coheed's still doing stuff.
Coheed.
They're arguably rock and roll.
Yeah.
Mammoth, Wolfgang Van Halen,
Mammoth
James.
rules.
Whatever, James.
Mammoth rules, dude.
Whatever, James.
But that's still dad rock that will never be like cool. Like it was cool to like the Strokes.
You always got dads.
Not forever.
Dads need music.
Dads are here and there.
Dads do die.
Yeah.
Damn, don't they?
Daddy dies.
Daddies die daily. Damned if they don't.
But rock and roll will not die because there'll always be there'll be some people playing loud shit in the garage somewhere. Fucking 20 people.
But you don't see new rock and roll being made. You don't see new fans coming into it. And if you do see new fans of rock and roll, they're new fans of old music. It's not being created. It's not being consumed.
But that's the ley line, right? I mean, you see, like you're talking, you see the youths still in there trendy. At first we're ironic Nirvana shirts and things like that. But then it's like, okay, now what actually is this? Eventually, I think it leads down that path.
Sure. I mean, they listen to 60-year-old music.
Most people are going to want to turn their brains off and hear something non-abrasive. Just.
I mean,
But there will be there are the.
I'm more in favor of the sound of popular music now than I was, say, 8 or 10 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
You're 8 or 10 years older.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, but I like music now more than I like new music now more now.
Pop
than
music
I did then.
now was better than
Pop music then.
Yeah, like 2014, 2000.
Yes, I agree. I like pop music much more now. It's much better. And it does have pieces and vestiges in the same way that rock and roll has pieces and vestiges of other music in it to carry it forward and carry it through. Like, there are new popular bands that have rock and roll elements, and I think that I'm doing it again.
I love like Olivia Rodrigo's music, like rocks.
Mm-hmm.
She's rocking.
Mm-hmm.
All she does is rock.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, she does.
She's a rocking mama. Up next, what time is it?
3 hours later.
Fuck it, we'll end it right here
Hey.
with.
Just do part 1, part 2. Chop them up. Tiny biscuits for the babies.
So yeah. Fuck it. Well, I had a secondary end game too, but man, we just wrote this thing out.
Maybe it'll fit into mine. Maybe we'll need it back.
In God's name we pray, we keep you hogging forever. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Find us on socials at Talking Hogs on everything. talkinhogspodcast at gmail.com. Hogs15 at checkout@atlburns.com. Hogs15 for 50% free checkout.
Oh, and when you hear this, Happy Memorial, grill something burn a wiener for me.
Yeah, scorch that bitch.
It's Labor Day, Aaron. Get used to it.
Make it pop, make it stop, and most importantly, keep hogging.
Keep hogging.